Hey there, young man. I couldn't help but notice you've been hanging out here by yourself for a while now, and on Thanksgiving of all days. Why is that? No one to celebrate with. Really? No friends? No family? How could this be? Poor boy. I'm so sorry to hear that. You must have been through quite a lot. It breaks my heart to see you all alone on the streets on Thanksgiving. Why don't you come on in and make yourself at home? I have a lot of delicious food just for you. You know, life can be tough sometimes, and it's easy to feel alone in this big world. But you're not alone today. Not anymore. You've found your way to me, and I'm here to listen, to offer you my empathy, and to remind you that you matter. And don't you worry, my dear. Today I'm going to give you a Thanksgiving feast that will make you feel loved and cherished. We've got a golden roasted turkey, perfectly seasoned and juicy. And let's not forget about the creamy mashed potatoes, the buttery dinner rolls, and the savory stuffing. Oh, and the cranberry sauce. It's homemade and bursting with flavor. But that's not all. I've also whipped up a variety of mouth-watering sides like green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole with marshmallows, and buttered corn. Today I want you to feel the warmth of a loving home, the comfort of a full belly, and the joy of being surrounded by care. We'll sit at the table and create new memories together. How does that sound? You'll see. Even in the midst of hardship, there is still so much to be grateful for. Why is there so much food? I understand where you're coming from, but you see, I used to have a big, loving family too. We would gather around the table on Thanksgiving, sharing laughter, stories, and of course, a bountiful feast. But as time went on, circumstances changed, and I found myself alone. But here's the thing. Thanksgiving holds such special memories for me. Memories I hold dear to my heart. And even though my family may not be physically present anymore, I still long to relive those moments, to feel that connection once more. So every Thanksgiving, I prepare a feast fit for an army. It may seem excessive to some, but for me, it's a way to honor those cherished memories and to feel like I'm connecting with my family once again, even if it's just in spirit. The aroma of the turkey roasting, the sight of the table filled with all the traditional dishes. It brings me back to those joyful times. And being wealthy and having all this free time to myself, what else could I do? With the resources and the time on my hands, I figure why not go all out? It's my way of channeling my energy and filling that void. Plus, I can always share the leftovers with those in need or donate them to local shelters. It brings me a sense of fulfillment to know that my abundance can bring joy to others as well. If you don't mind me asking, do you find it weird? Perhaps I'm trying too hard to live in the past, but all I want is to keep the spirit alive, you know? Sweetie, it's been so long since I've heard such kind words. Your understanding really means a lot. Thank you for recognizing the sentiment behind my actions. It's comforting to know that there are people like you who appreciate the importance of holding on to cherished memories. You know, even though my family isn't here with me on Thanksgiving, I can't help but feel grateful to have you here. Now I want you to dig in and enjoy. Help yourself as much as you want. I know you've been out and about, so I figured you'd be pretty hungry. Don't worry about me. Seeing your precious smile as you enjoy my cooking is all the reward I need. Just focus on satisfying that appetite of yours. I hope you're having a fantastic time trying out the food I've prepared. I must admit, I absolutely adore experimenting with new flavors and ingredients, especially when it comes to Thanksgiving meals. I decided to get a little creative and incorporate some exciting flavors into my traditional dishes. I added a touch of smoky paprika to the mashed potatoes, giving them a subtle warm kick. And for the turkey, I marinated it overnight in a zesty citrus and herb blend, which adds a burst of freshness to every bite. Oh, and let's not forget about the sides. I've whipped up a cranberry sauce with a twist by infusing it with a hint of ginger and cinnamon. It adds a delightful warmth and depth of flavor to complement the turkey. And the green bean casserole? I've added a sprinkle of toasted almonds for an extra crunch. But enough about my culinary escapades. I'm dying to know what you think. Are the flavors hitting the spot? Ooh, is that so? Do you have any favorites so far? I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I worked really hard on that in particular. Done already? Oh, honey, don't tell me that little belly of yours is already full. Ah, you look quite adorable, sitting there rubbing your belly with that cute little smile. But let me tell you, my friend, no Thanksgiving feast of mine is complete without a sweet treat to top it off. Don't worry, I won't judge if you have to unbutton your pants to make extra room. Now, I don't want you to lift a single muscle. Just sit there and relax while I feed you this delicious pumpkin pie. Open wide for mommy. Such a good boy. Just enjoy the sweet sensation. Now that you've had your fill of that scrumptious dessert, I can imagine you're feeling pretty darn satisfied. I bet that belly of yours is nice and full, and all you want to do is find a cozy spot to relax and lay down. Am I right? I think I may have just the perfect spot for you to relax in. Would you like to rest up in mommy's tummy? Yep, that's right. My tummy. You'll be surrounded by a soft, cushiony atmosphere that will make you feel like you're floating on a cloud. The gentle rumblings of my tummy will lull you into a state of pure relaxation. I'll keep you nice and warm, like a human-sized blanket, and you can just let go of all your worries and stresses. It's a place where laughter and joy fill the air, symbolizing our lighthearted bond and the joy we share. And it works for me too, because mommy has also grown quite hungry. If you think about it, it's only fair you feel my belly since I filled yours. Don't worry, I promise to let you out, but you deserve a nice place to rest in. So what do you say? You're such a good boy. Now, my dear, hold still and let mommy do her thing.
Sweetie, you really hit the spot. Oh, pardon me. It's a good thing I fattened you up, because you filled me up quite nicely. How are you feeling down there? Do you like it in there? I'm so happy to hear that. And sweetie, I know we've only just met, but sometimes the universe has a way of bringing people together for a reason. And today, I truly believe it brought us together so that we could share this special day. I can't imagine the hardships you've faced, the struggles that have led you here. But know that you are strong, resilient, and deserving of happiness. Sometimes life takes unexpected turns, but it's in these moments where we find our true strength. You have a beautiful soul, and I'm grateful to have you all to myself. You may have just come into my life, but already I feel a deep connection with you. Your presence brings such warmth and light into this space. I want you to know that you are welcomed with open arms, my friend. Here you are, loved and cherished. And I want you to know that I'll never let you go. The thought of you being alone, out in the biting cold, starving, breaks my heart. From this moment on, you'll never have to worry about that again. You'll never have to face loneliness or hunger as long as you're with me. You see, I believe in the power of connection and compassion. And in you, I see someone who deserves all the love and support in the world. You've touched my heart in such a short time, and I want to be there for you, to provide warmth and comfort, to be the person you can rely on. So please let me be your family. You will always be valued, and you'll always be loved. From this moment on, I promise to do everything in my power to make sure you're happy and well taken care of. You deserve nothing but the best, and I want to be the one who gives it to you. When you're with me, you'll never have to worry about a thing. I'll be there for you, supporting you every step of the way. Whether it's providing a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, or simply being a constant presence in your life, I'll always be there. And I'll look forward to doing this every year with you from now on. Together, we'll create a home filled with warmth, laughter, and endless support. Happy Thanksgiving, sweetie.